Hello, it's Kelly Marie here, and today we have an awesome treat for you guys because our friend Karin, one of our CHA catalog contest winners, is going to be showing us how she makes her gorgeous starry night skies. This was a big request from a lot of you, so thank you so much to Karin for sharing this with us.
Hi, Karin here to show you how to make a starry night sky background for your cute critters cards. I used a star from a super sweet set called Critters Ever After, and then some distress inks like Faded Jeans, Stormy Sky, Chipped Sapphire, and Black Soot. And for the ground I used some Walnut Stain, peeled paint, and finally forest moss. I also used Derwent's watercolor pencils, and you will need some glossy accents too for the stars. I started out by die cutting a white label with my Spellbinders dies, and then I stamp the stars. I use archival ink so that it won't bleed when I add the watercolors. I then fill in the stars with my watercolor pencils. This is deep cadmium. I have the old versions of the watercolor pencils, so that's why they're gray and not blue like they are now. Also, even if they're tiny, I like to add a little bit of dimension to them, so I add orange chrome to the sides of the stars. And then I use my water brush just to fill in those stars. What I do next is that I put a tiny little drop of a glossy accent to the center of each star, and just make sure you don't get anything outside the black lines, because then that will end up bright white on your finished label. Here I use a tiny needle to get the glossy accent all the way out into the points of the stars. So now that you're done with this, you need this to dry completely before you go ahead and do the background. So I start out with Faded Jeans. I cover the whole thing with circular motions from the outside into the center. You don't really have to be very careful with this, because I think you'll end up covering this whole thing with the other colors soon anyway. When you're done with that, I use some Stormy Sky to get that night feeling to it. After that, I use the Chipped Sapphire to get that beautiful deep blue color. I really love that color on skies. And then I go ahead and add the Black Soot. It really looks terrible now, but what I'll do is that I'll go over it with the Chipped Sapphire again to even out those hard edges and get that really beautiful deep color again. So there you go. That's the sky. What I do next is that I dab a bit of peeled paint to the ground and some forest moss like that. And then I cover it all with walnut stain to get that nice ground look. So there you go. That's it. You're ready to try it out with a little critter on top. So this is the finished card, and as you see, it works really well with daylight skies too. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and if you want to see more of my cards, please visit my blog, peppermintpattiespapercraft.blogspot.se. Have a great day!